The best skill you could have, I think, for survival is observation. So we'll just observe what's going on in this tiny patch of bush here. This is the new growth on a Cardale vine. Basically this stuff's like bush asparagus, man. It tastes really good, especially cooked. You can eat it raw. We've got some mana fern, and they've got these fiddleheads at the moment because it's springtime. They taste like beans. Mamaku tree fern, and we can eat the fiddleheads out of that. But I reckon probably the most valuable thing in this area is this animal run here. That belongs to a brush-tailed possum. Still smells like possum.